Hey guys, Hitman89 here, I hope you're doing great. Today we're gonna be diving into Enshrouded, an open world survival action RPG for up to 16 players. But since this is an early access title, with this review we'll answer the following question. Is Enshrouded worth playing right now, or should you wait for the full release? Let's find out. Right off the bat, you can tell this is a 2024 game and not a 2002 looking one like Valheim. The graphics are really good, but the animations suck dick. Whether it's walking up or downstairs, chopping trees or just jumping, it looks way too stiff. Speaking of stiff, Enshrouded's world isn't physics-based, so apart from the trees going through the floor when you cut them down, you'll see stuff like this, or this. Also, I don't know why it feels like the game is running at 40 FPS most of the time. It's really weird. The first few hours, I kept on checking the frame rate every couple of minutes to see if it was dipping below 60, but it wasn't. I have a 4080 and I played this game with my brother who has a 3070, and we felt the same way about this. So that definitely bothered me, but not as much as the bad AI. Most enemies in this game only have 1 or 2 moves, and they can't climb ladders. So whenever you fight some melee guys, use your grappling hook or just jump on a platform and watch those dumbasses either just stand there and take your arrows to the face, or run back and forth until they fall in lava and die miserably like this. So like I said, you can play this with up to 15 friends. I only played it with my brother because I don't have any friends. Maybe it's because I'm a piece of shit, because as soon as we got started, I convinced my brother that we had a glider from the get-go and that all he had to do to use it was jump and then press control, which is obviously not true, so this is what happened. He deserved it though, cause he can be annoying too. So if your friends are like us, you might want to consider playing alone, which I did, and Enshrouded can definitely be played solo. And yes, you can play it offline too. Honestly, even in solo, this game is a blast. Another thing I tried is the keyboard and mouse first, obviously, but then I felt like the combat would be better with the controller, so I tried it, and indeed it was. At least for me, I enjoyed the game even more with the controller, except for the inventory management part. That shit was a pain in the ass, so I used the mouse just for that. No matter which way you decide to play, building and crafting is easy and fun, and that's great. I really enjoy exploring beautiful worlds, and here, exploration is always rewarded with shitty loot. But hey, at least it's rewarded. There is always a hidden chest that contains a weak-ass weapon or a crappy spell that I won't be using. All jokes aside though, apart from being massive, the world is full of shrouds to cleanse, and you can only resist being enshrouded for a limited amount of time. If the timer reaches 0, you die. And that layer of risk makes exploration even more fun, cause the game can be a little too easy. You'll still die every now and then, but it's mostly from making stupid decisions like hitting explosive barrels with a big-ass hammer. Your friends can revive you by the way, but if they don't, or if you play alone, you only lose some of the items you had in your backpack. You don't lose anything from your hotbar, so keeping the most valuable stuff there is a good idea. And since this is a voxel-based game, you can destroy almost anything, dig little holes into mountains and make them look like buttholes, or just turn them into tunnels to make shortcuts. Don't dig too many tunnels though, otherwise some country will bomb the shit out of you. You know which one I'm talking about. In all seriousness now, I don't know about you, but I prefer this world to Valheim's procedurally generated ones. Cause in my opinion, what makes Enshrouded more interesting and addictive is the way it gives you defined quests to make sure you always know what to do and you never really feel lost or frustrated. Plus this is also an RPG, so in addition to surviving, crafting, building and solving puzzles, you'll also be slowly leveling up and getting stronger. The skill tree lets you shape the type of class you're going for, and you could even get a little bit of everything. Don't do that too early though, otherwise you'll end up with a character that's basically what's the scientific term I'm looking for? Oh yeah, a weak-ass bitch. Don't worry though, you can reset your skill points and try out all kinds of builds. Personally, I started out as a tank and then I switched to some sort of assassin that can also do jumping attacks, just to remember my Elden Ring days. By the way, I wanted to make a funny, ugly-ass looking dude, but with these limited character creation options, you can't really do much. Oh, and do we play as a hobbit or what? Cause the body proportions are clearly fucked up. Last but not least, and as you would expect from any early access title, there are plenty of bugs, ranging from dudes walking on air to getting stuck while jumping on an enemy or an object, so nothing really game breaking so far, and maybe some of those bugs will be fixed soon. We'll see. I think it's time to move on to the verdict. Enshrouded goes for $15 on Steam, and at the moment of making this video, it's on sale. So for me, this is a no-brainer, because despite the terrible AI, the few bugs here and there, and the performance issues, the game is truly fun, addictive, and worth every penny. And that's why I'ma give it an 8.5 out of 10. Whether you're really into Valheim or not, I think you'll like Enshrouded a lot more, so if you end up trying it out, let me know what you think of it. And that's gonna be it for this early access review. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, a thumbs up and a subscription would be dope. If you're feeling extra generous today and you wanna help a shitty channel out, maybe turn on the notification bell. It's been Hitman89. See you guys very soon.
I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. God, I'm like, hey.